And I am once again playing on the Revengecraft server, and they have asked me to be the one to create a minigame. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of work started on kind of the spawn area type thing. You choose your team, spawn in here. This is the gate back and forth from the spawn area. You'd come in here and see the sign here. I figure I'll just rough it out with all the random materials. Kind of vaguely look right. And then go from there once I get it all fleshed out. And then I'll make things pretty. One possible solution I had for the issue of players breaking blocks they shouldn't break was either spawn protecting a limited area or using warding for it. Warding certain blocks.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
I could just, I can use bedrock for stuff I absolutely don't want people to break. With the legits.
Yeah.
Things like the spawn area. I can put a layer of bedrock under it so that if the other team tries to pull any funny business and destroy the other team's spawn area, they will be sadly disappointed. They discover that there is a layer of bedrock there. Prevents them from doing so. Oh. And I had an idea that goes along with this, kind of, that I can make areas that have resources and areas that don't, and areas that I want still to have a specific look. I can use like chiseled blocks to make it so that those blocks aren't like immediately usable. So they'd be like, oh, I mined a bunch of this, but it's all chiseled blocks of a certain kind. So they'd be able to go, well, I can kind of get resources here, but it's a longer process. Rather than just mining the stuff they're intended to mine.
That's a good idea.
Four.
So expect some lag.
4. Server saving? Running around in the end.
I'm running around in the end.
Ah. See more out of mine. I think I'm seeing that lag you were talking about. Chief, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know how to make TNT cannons?
No, I've never made one.
I might have to figure that out. Might have to figure that out on my own. Oh, before I go much further, did you figure out if World Edit can do mirror or not?
No, I have not.
Okay. Get that quick edit here. Well then, I will make both sides the same. Five. 4, 5.
What'd you get for killing that one, Brad? Dave?
He's
I
live.
haven't looked yet.
I'm live, so please refer to him.
Yeah, sorry.
One more. Okay, so the next challenge here is how long are we going to make this? Are we going to shoot for 20 minutes? 30 minutes? Full hour?
Well, I guess best way to do it is let's get the design figured out first, and then we'll do some test runs and find out what the best time frame was going to be. I think that'd probably be the best way of doing it.
Well, what time we're going to shoot for kind of affects whether or not I'll use certain puzzles or not. There are certain things that are too complex for a 20-minute game, but might work okay for a 30-minute one where it's okay to spend more time on one particular stretch than another.
I can see what you're saying there.
Like, there's no point in giving you a bunch of mining tools if you're going to blow right by the area anyway just to get to the objective.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's shoot for a 30-minute to start with.
Six. Okay. That is doable for the couple of ideas I have in mind. Three, 4. Go to 11 and then go back. should be equal. Yes. Yay! Equal is equal. Seven. Three, 4, 10. 9, 10. So yes, I'll only be live streaming the basic construction and kind of roughing out of the terrain. The actual construction of the puzzles themselves, I will do that off camera so that anyone who wants to play will not be cheated out of the experience of figuring out how to do it themselves. That. Now remember, this bedrock is going to be just the base of the map. Everything else is going to be on top of this. So this will give me my rough platforms and kind of general shape of area and how best to do this. 3. 1, 2, 3. So,
Okay, be ready for loud noise.
okie dokie. So for a 30-minute game,
Toss me up in the sky.
30-minute game is 2 pieces of wool with moderate puzzles. That's too long because that's 2 pieces of wool long because you have a moderate puzzle for each piece, and then you have time for fighting on either side of that. Wow, that is quite loud.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know how to.
Thank you for warning me about that. Wow. Ouch. RIP headphone users.
Hey Jeep, what part of the end are you in?
I'm at another Chaos Island.
IR? Any good resources?
Yeah, your standard stuff. That now makes 4 dragon hearts.
Oh, good. You can make some more weapons and stuff.
That right? No, one more block out. There we go. There we go. Dang it, I need to remember I have the builder's wand to use. Yes, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm ready to start adding some terrain here.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, looks like I got a facial dash gem from that creature that I killed.
What creature did you kill?
Some kind of end boss from the hardcore Ender mod. I didn't catch what. Busy trying to kill it.
Fuck, didn't it? Yeah. Oh shit, I just died.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I set the game rule to keep inventory now, since open blocks graves are still messed up.
Right, yeah, that sucked. But yeah, I'm happy you did that. I didn't lose all my stuff. I probably would have not been happy.
think a castle-y type bit towards this end is kind of be interesting. So right now, I've got kind of a basic layout. Sandy bit at the start. Kind of a podzol mushroom forest type thing next. Rocky bit. And then I've got a bit of a plains thing, and I'll have a cliffs area that you have to then bridge out to a castle section. And then beyond the castle section will be the final area. That'll look pretty cool. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Put little structures in there, or make some of it foresty and stuff like that, and it'll look pretty good. It'll be short and sweet to the point. This is the point where I need to build out one side and then have it mirrored on the other. Trying to make both of these sides identical and trying to make organic looking terrain at the same time is nigh on impossible. Sand falling into eternity. Well.
Well, I could update open blocks, maybe solve the gravestone issue, but I'd have to update to 1492 for Forge. But when I was trying to use that one, causing the clients to crash before it would even finish loading. As well as other issues. I guess we're stuck with the OpenBlocks version we have for now.
I'm fine with that.
Have to keep inventories on until that's out. Because I don't even, there isn't even an option to turn off the gravestones in the config. If I could, I would. People are saying that they set the graves to true and they started working properly.
Huh.
So does have that option. Well, then I will change that config file to true. And it restarts the server in the morning. It should implement it.
At that point, we'll find out whether or not it works.
Yeah. Basically, what I'll do is I'll take everything off and I'll go into the nether or the end, a handful of just random junk items that I need to clear out of the AE system, and I'll go and get myself killed in the nether or the end and see if it works. If it doesn't, then oh well, it was worth a shot. I forgot to make a backup this morning. So I just had an idea, Calzone.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, this is going to be a monster room.
Monster room, huh?
Yep.
Cool.
I need a way to get in there myself. Oh.
So,
How do you like it taking shape so far?
I do, and I have an idea over here where you have your gap. I don't know if you're going to do some kind of parkour thing or not, but the immersive engineering has the sky hooks from like the ones on BioShock.
Oh, I was just gonna have him build what I'm planning on so far for this bit is I'm gonna have like a forest right here, and then kind of like a dirt cliff, a cliffside type thing. It'll be a dirt hill basically to the edge here.
Yeah.
So there won't be a lot to this area, but they'll have to bridge out over to here. I haven't quite decided the final layout for this area, but this will be like the final bunkers before the last area here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking of creating some kind of contraption that requires like having it the minimum number of players I'm looking at is 2v2.
Okay.
And so that I'm going to make it so that it will require at least 2 of them to be here. Both players will have to be in the final bunker to be able to open where the wool needs to go. So it'll be both of the wool spots will be back here in the main section of the map.
Yeah.
But to place the wool, they'll have to cross the area they need to bridge, get through the bunker zone, and get to the final monument to place it to win.
Okay.
And that just makes it all the more punishing, because if they die, they have to respawn all the way back at the start.
Yeah.
Which means even if they have both wolves, and they're desperately trying to get to from one end to the other team still has a chance to win if they can keep both team members from reaching the other end of the course.
Okay. Well, I was going to suggest that you hide the components necessary to build the skyhook inside the island itself. So they literally have to find all the steel ingots and the grips and
Oh yeah, I'm planning on hiding goodies all over the place.
Iron mechanical components. So you hide all of those. It's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 components that are used to make it.
Yeah.
So if you hide all of them randomly inside the island where they have to find them, and there's enough for however many players you're intending, 2 or 4 or whatever, then, because as it stands, in order to get enough creosote oil in the steel, it would take hours. So we're going for a 30-minute thing. So
yeah.
But it was just a thought.
It's a good one. I kind of like that idea. It's nice. Mix things up a little bit.
Well, here's what we could do. Is off this area where it ports in, we can have it split in a like shape and go off into another direction to a different course.
Oh, yeah. It's expandable.
Yeah. Anyways, that was my thought.
I like the idea. That's good ideas there. Actually, yeah, I like that idea. Have the skyhook on the map. Yeah, you know what? And that's a great idea, because I can put a skyhook. I can just make it a motivation thing of I can put a skyhook line from the spawn area over here to like the top of the mountain.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be there's a skyhook on this map somewhere, and if I can get it, I can skip the whole deserty bit and the whole Podzol bit and go straight to the mountain. It's a shortcut.
Yeah.
So that they'll know it's there and they'll be looking for it. And yeah, we can definitely, another thing we can do is fill in some of this with like the chiseled textures of stuff so that it looks better.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you can change this. This is just to get an idea.
Yep. That'll be cool.
Aha!
I'm mean.
There you go.
Do you see what? Can you see what I just added here?
Yes. Man, I wish I'd put in the secret rooms mod now. Have you played with that one before?
No, not really.
You can make ghost blocks that look like the block that you want it to, like the sand. But what happens is it's a complete pass-through. So they would go through there, they would think that's sand and fall right through to their death. That it'd be evil, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would. But that's half the point, Sinister,
need to make that
diabolical, evil,
That's not deep enough.
Well, I don't want to be truly unfair, and there's only one spot where it's deep enough to kill them.
Steve,
What up, dude?
you just go flying off on your purple chocobo.
Hey, man. If you got it, fly it. I was bored of the traditional flying.
Yeah. That is just hilarious.
I thought it was, too. Good transportation. They're kind of quick. I'm liking your place, man. What do they call this area?
This is a void world,
Oh, boy.
but he's making a game. It's gonna be kind of like a car. Oh shoot! No, I can't even think the name of it.
Race for the wool.
Yeah, race for the wool. Parkour. That's what I was looking for.
Bam! Good one.
Cool.
Come on. Nope.
How'd you guys get all this cool stuff to spawn right here?
What? This is a void age. Unfortunately, it spawned in the mine shafts.
I was gonna say, there's shafts over here. There's no treasure chests in them. Oh, hey.
I wonder if these mushrooms will pop.
What do you mean?
Well, the mushrooms are supposed to be only plantable in a certain light level. Oh, actually.
Like Jailer Safari Net.
Okay, I think the yellow area is where I can plant it. 'Cause I think that anything... Oh, no, I don't know. Maybe they only grow at a certain level, but if you plant them, they stay? I don't know. Alright. Oh yeah, naturally spawning monsters are definitely filling that area up already.
Yeah.
What's a powered spawner? How do I get those to work?
Where'd you find that?
I didn't find it. I was just asking.
Oh, you have to make it. That's Durio.
Indrio.
Call it a night here.
Alright, I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer doing some more building and creating, and I will see you later, man.
Wait, you getting off?
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
I'm gonna try and make it to church tomorrow.
Admirable. And I will go ahead and cut my stream here. Well, and since I'm starting to get into a point where I'm actually starting to design some of the challenges rather than roughing out terrain, I'm getting to a point where I am going to try and not broadcast the entire process. So that you can't just watch my videos to know where everything's hidden.